Guys, Justin here with Samsung's Gear S3, specifically the classic model. I'm going to be doing an unboxing, but before I get into that, I'll just talk a little bit about the Gear S3. There's two models. This is the classic, so it's obviously, like the name says, classic. The other one is the Gear S3 Frontier, and that one has a more rugged design, so if you're more of an outdoorsman or whatever, you're more active, that's the model to get, but they're very similar, and both start at $349 at select retailers and carriers. So if you want, you can get an LTE version that connects wirelessly. You don't need to pair it with a phone. The Gear S3 does work with all phones. Well, actually, certain phones, you just have to be running a certain version of Android and up to use certain features, but you will maximize the smartwatch's capabilities if you are using a Samsung, Galaxy S7, Galaxy S7 Edge. So let's just do this unboxing, and then in future videos we'll show you more about this smartwatch. So it's a perfect circle, obviously, because it is a smartwatch with a round display. If I take this off, we'll just see around the sides what we have, and it doesn't really say much. It actually gives you a little spec rundown here, which I'll read for you. It says built-in speaker and standalone GPS, 1.3-inch circular AMOLED display, full color, always on watch face, Bluetooth 4.2, Wi-Fi, BGN, NFC, IP68 certified for dust and water resistance, wireless charging, with the charger included, Android compatibility, military-grade durability, so even this classic model you'll see is durable. It's a little bigger than last year's Gear S2, and it says 22mm standard watch band compatible and Samsung Pay, which is a big thing that people were looking forward to, because as you know, Apple with the Apple Watch, people can just go and have the watch right on their wrist at the register and pay. So this is similar to that. So let's see if we can get this open for you. Okay. Here we go. I don't know if I got it all the way. There we go. That should be good. And then let's get this one. It's getting there. Okay. So, there we go. This is just the inside of the lid, and actually this is the smartwatch, which is very nice, but we'll go through the other contents first. So, oh, actually this looks like, no, this is not the charging pad I thought for a moment that it is not. This is just the lid. You do get an extra band if you have a small wrist, so maybe I should use that, because embarrassingly my wrists are a little small. So you get that. This is the charging cable. One end is, I should just take this off. I could slide this. We'll just use the scissors. So we'll snip this. And so you have a charging cable. One end is USB. And then the other end is micro USB, so that's perfect. You can use all sorts of different things. And then this should then be the adapter. And then right on here is the charger. Silly me, I didn't notice it before. So this is the charger. This is the watch itself. And then you get manuals in here and all that good stuff. So if you're bored and feel like reading on what you can do, you will do that. So let's just pop this off. And this is actually pretty nice. So this, I guess we can just leave it here. And then this, the cable would get connected. One end, the micro USB end, would get connected. Actually, I should take off the plastic, right? So you can see what it really looks like. So it'll go into the port here, like this. Actually, we'll take off this bottom sticker. Okay. So you have this, and it's rubberized actually, so you can see it doesn't move. I'm trying to move it, it's actually moving my table. And then this end will go right into here, so you get a versatile option. There's no proprietary stuff outside of the dock itself. So that's all you get in the box, and I guess this you just put on here, and then I'll take this off. let's just see what we have. So I'll take that piece of plastic off. This is actually really premium, and it has a rotating bezel, which I'll show you in a moment. I just rather wouldn't take scissors right up to this. So let's take this out for you. If I can get this. Let me try using the scissors off camera. Yep. Okay. So we have this off. And now I'll take this little sticker. There's a sticker on the bottom with like the device ID and all that. Let me take that off camera. And I'll stick that on there. Okay, so now you can see what we have open. You get a leather band with the classic. With the Frontier, you do get a rubberized one, but you can switch these in and out. So you can see underneath there are little switches, and that was also on devices like the Moto 360, and actually Google's Android Wear mode bands have it, so when you just use the switch, and I'm not going to do it because I've had a hard time in the past with these working, it'll just release, and then you can swap bands pretty easily, and again, 22mm, and this is a large band. Let me take this off. So up top, we have a few different buttons, actually, and it's pretty neat. So this is the display, the 1.3 inch AMOLED display, which is always on, which is terrific. And that's because AMOLED displays not only can, but they can choose to illuminate just the pixels necessary, rather than the entire panel like an LCD display would. And actually, our Brad Ward did a wonderful explanation of AMOLED and LCD technology, so check that out. But so here you get AMOLED, which I think is a lot better for smartwatches. And the top right here, this is the back key, and then on the bottom is the home key. And then you get a rotating bezel, which in our future videos you'll get to see put to use, and it's actually pretty terrific how it feels and everything. It clicks nicely into place. Underneath you get the heart rate sensor, and it tells you that this is Samsung's Gear S3 Classic, and it has a stainless steel case. And then again a large band. So just so you can see, actually I'll put it on my own wrist. And not that big of a fan of leather bands, so I would probably get a different one. There's just a little thing, but just so you can see, this is what it looks like. You wear it on your wrist, you can turn it around and all that, and actually I'll just see if I could turn it on for you just so you can see the boot, and there you see it says Gear S3 Classic. The rotating bezel is actually pretty neat. There you go, the Samsung logo. And it says welcome, and then you'll have to do the whole startup process on your phone. So that does it for this video, which is an unboxing of the Samsung Gear S3. Specifically, this is the Gear S3 Classic. I'm Justin Herrick. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and go to talkandroid.com for more information.